Hi guys, welcome back to Newcastle Fans TV. I'm here with Paul. Paul, this video is sponsored by OneFootball. You've got the app, I've got the app.
Everybody should have the app, so get the app, get the message, get with the programme, get the app.
So yeah, the link will be in the description for OneFootball. It's the player ratings, Paul. We'll start with Martin Dubravka. Very comfortable. This afternoon's work didn't really get massively tested. Probably had one or two little things, but nothing massive, was it?
Yeah, I mean, for all them haters and stuff like that, he's had more saves than Superman, Batman and Iron Man all combined. The man has been mint, and for those who were knocking him, against Spurs and stuff like that, give your heads a wobble. Got to be, 9 out of 10 today. Again, another clean sheet. For what he cost, his performances week in, week out, 9 out of 10 easy.
11 clean sheets for Martin Dubravka this season. Right wing back was Isaac Hayden. No Mankio, no Yedlin. Took everybody by surprise. I thought he looked very, very comfortable, and he didn't look really out of place. He has played defensive before, he has played in a centre half position, so right wing back wasn't really massively different in that sense. So, but again, if we're talking about Dubravka, it was very comfortable, and he didn't really get massively tested, I don't think.
No, he didn't, and he got a few nice touches, plenty of passes forward. He looked like he'd done it all the time, but I mean, he's calm, he's steady. I wasn't worried at all throughout that match. When you're thinking, we've got a midfielder playing in a defensive role, no worries whatsoever. The second half of the season, he's probably been one of the contenders for if he did that all season, player of the season, man of the match, and everything. He's been really, really good. And I think today again, before he went off, he got a huge show of respect from the away travelling support. It was good to see. I think that'll be the end of it though, and again, another 9.
I was going to say 9 out of 10 for Isaac Hayden.
Yeah, you've got to give it to him.
Definitely, and we'll start with the goal scorer. I'll let you carry on with Fabian Schär. Great finish. Poor marking from Fulham, but let's just take that away for a second. What a fantastic header from Fabian Schär.
It's not just that, but it's how he takes the ball out of defence, and it's just getting the ball further up the pitch was absolutely fantastic. Everything's so much of an ease. I know Lee likes him a lot as well. Got a bit of a man crush on him, but again, if you're scoring them 9, I think today really, really good. Got a goal again, 9. So positive. It's almost unheard of.
Newcastle defenders get a 9 all the way through, and we're going to continue that with Jamaal Lascelles. And the main reason is that because Alexander Mitrovic, the former Newcastle player, didn't get on the score sheet. Yes, he had 1 or 2 chances. Yes, he got very frustrated, and he actually showed a bit of frustration towards the Newcastle fans, which is a bit. I don't know. It was weird because
got under his skin.
It did, but I don't know how I feel because I didn't think he did a lot wrong in terms of bad mouthing the Newcastle. I don't think he ever did. I think it was the fact because he wasn't playing, he wanted to play more. I don't see a massive problem with that, but.
I think it's the comments, it's the rinse and repeat stuff he's come out with about loving the club and the fans are the best, and it is just rinse and repeat, and I think that grinds with the Newcastle support because Newcastle was his dream move, then Fulham's his dream move, and I think that's soured things a little bit. I think Jamaal Lascelles absolutely bossed him. I think obviously knew him from the training ground, knew his tricks, knew what he'd be up to.
Good contest, wasn't it? It
was a really, really good contest. Do I think he played as well as Schär? No, slightly less, but he certainly stepped up after the Liverpool game, which he had a bit of a mare at times, but much better than last week. And I would say an 8. What would you say?
Well, I was going to go 9. I thought because I know Fabian Schär's got the goal, but if you're talking about Fulham's biggest threat, it's Alexander Mitrovic. Didn't get on the score sheet, and he had only had 1 or 2 chances. Paul, we'll go a bit quickly on this one. Ended up at right wing back at one point because he overlapped across, which Rondon's chance was blocked, but no, again, a good performance, wasn't it? Yeah,
people need to get off his back. They've got to realise how much of a player this lad is for us. He's Mr. Dependable. He's always at least a 7 out of 10 every week. Today, again, I thought he was really, really good, positive, played in a few positions, and you need that versatility with the wafer thin squad that we've got. We need players like him. So again, it's got to be an 8 or 9. I'll let you. What do you think?
We'll go 8. Matt Ritchie for me is going to get a 10 out of 10. With 2 assists. For me, the first goal, yes, we'll talk about John just showing how that was good and how he was brilliant in getting at the finish, but a fantastic cross and then a fantastic set piece delivery for Fabian Schär, and he was a real threat for Newcastle. He actually has this pass before Atsu's shot for the second goal. I thought he was absolutely superb. I think it was probably one of his best performances in a black and white, well, he wasn't black and white shirt, but it was the red and maroon blue or whatever it was. So yeah, I'm going to go 10 out of 10 for Matt Ritchie.
It's a stylish bloody shirt, isn't it? It looked the absolute business, and I don't think next season will look as good, to be honest. But today, yeah, huff and puff. He does it all of the time. He's another one like Dummett, Mr. Dependable. Fantastic today, 2 assists. I don't think we can afford to lose him again. His versatility, he's a right midfielder playing left wing back. Does he look out of position? Did he give even Barreca a look in? No. Fantastic.
I don't know who you're on about, Paul. I don't know who that Barreca was saying about. I'll let you continue with the goal scorer for the first goal, John Joe Shelby. What a fantastic finish, by the way.
Yeah, I do think he could have been closed down. Was it Alfie Mawson? I think it was. It seemed to take an absolutely eternity. It was just like he could have washed the pots, dried them and put them away in the time it took them to be closed down. But absolute and utter thunder cunt. Off the training pitch, smashed it. Rafa's come out after the game and said it was a practice move. It was something that they felt that they could get about Fulham on set pieces. Absolutely unbelievable. Point to prove, whether he stays at Newcastle or whether he goes. Had something to prove, did that in abundance. Hollywood balls left, right and centre, pure filth, absolute filth, and the goal as well. So what, 9 or a 10?
What your call, Paul?
I've got to think today is pretty much, did he put a foot wrong? So what, 10? Go on, John Joe.
Mo Diarmi's definitely not getting a 10. Next to him, and I think that's probably his last performance in a Newcastle shirt. Whether that's the right or the wrong reason, I personally think that's the right reason. I think we need to try and get younger players in, and I don't think Diarmi is one for the future. In terms of today, I don't think he was that great. I thought he was comfortable, but again, I thought the fact that Shelby was so much better than speaks volumes for me. I was only going to give him a 6 out of 10. 6
was what I was thinking. I mean, I wouldn't say he's over the hill, but like you say, he's got a cracking view of the valley, and it's time just to move on to pastures new. I think suits all parties. He's been a good pro for the club, but today, average range score for 6 out of 10.
Christian Atsu, again, I think was just a little bit better. He wasn't as good as he was against Liverpool, in my opinion, but he gets the shot for Perez's goal, obviously from the rebound. But he was a bit of a threat, but you just like to see him take the player on a bit more often, which was unfortunate to see on Fulham's behalf, because I think we could have actually got a bit more damage out of that left-hand side. He did try and switch a little bit when Perez was drifting a little bit around this, and like a number 10 position almost. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. I'll go 7 out of 10 for Christian Atsu.
I think that's fair. At the end of the day, he's improved as the season's gone on, but he started the season absolutely piss poor. So the only way was up, as many people once said. Yeah, he's got better, but he's one of them players, if we're looking to progress and be a top half team, we need to look at him. Is he good enough?
Comment below.
Not in my books.
I always say Perez, for me, we've talked about Hayden being the player of the season from like January. I think Perez has got to be right up there, and he's actually, I've said this before, he's my player of the season. Just with his contribution, the fact that he links up so well with Rondon, I think he's been absolutely superb. Can't get an easier goal for the second goal, but I thought it was a good all-round performance by Jose Perez. I'm going to go 8 out of 10 for the little Spaniard.
Yeah, hopefully not his last game, because again, I know he starts cold, but he does get hot as the season goes on and it gets to squeaky bum time. We need to keep the likes of him, because we could sell him for what, 20 to 30 million, something like that. But once Ashley's taken his chunk out of it, what we're going to get, he's proven Premier League quality. We need to keep the likes of Jose Perez.
And let's talk about the big beautiful man, Salomon Rondon.
That's copyright infringement, that is. Carl will be all over you for that, I'm telling you now.
He'll comment about it in the comments, I know for sure. But for me, Salomon Rondon, he missed a couple of chances. Perez playing through. It wasn't, maybe one-on-one was a bit harsh, but he missed it quite badly actually. He was a bit unlike Salomon Rondon. Alexander Mitrovic is apparently a shit Salomon Rondon, according to Newcastle fans that were at Craven Cottage yesterday. Well, that's not yesterday because they'll be coming out today. But got the goal right at the end. It was always a threat. I think it's got to be a number 9 for the Newcastle number 9, or the West Brom number 9, because he's still a West Brom player, Paul. Is Salomon Rondon going to be at Newcastle next season after that performance today?
Got to be. The trouble is, the people who run our club, they've got constipation of the ideas and diarrhoea of the mouth. It's an absolute no-brainer. Our number 9 is West Brom's player of the season and vice versa. So just do the deal. The man, Lee Charnley, he's medically inept or clinically dead or something. Get the deal done, get this lad in. He's poured everything out, and I was just screaming at the TV set for him to score, and I was just over the moon that he did. Absolutely fantastic signing.
Quickly just touch on the substitutes. Yoshinobu Muto came on with about 25 minutes, half an hour ago, didn't really do anything at all. I'll go standard 5 out of 10. Next was Federico Fernandez. Fernandez just came on. Do I rate him, or do I just give him like a 5? Because he did okay, but didn't do anything massively wrong, did he?
But again, Fulham put us under I know that a lot of the ball, but they didn't put us under anything at all, let's be honest. But yeah, you can only give 5, can't you? For the minutes that they were on the pitch, wasn't really enough to give much more. But he did a nice, tidy, efficient job, you could say.
Yeah. Kennedy was certainly not on long enough, so I'm going to just put non-applicable for Kennedy. Finally, Rafa Benitez. We're going to be talking about NA1 about his future, but just a quick one from you, Paul. In terms of today's game, you can't get anything. You have to say 10 out of 10 because a 4-0 away from home in the Premier League against any team is a fantastic performance. Is he going to be a Newcastle manager next season? And that is a million, billion, gazillion dollar question, isn't it?
Yeah, and then you got Mike Ashley showing up today to the match, and it's that Keith Bishop PR spin machine in absolute evidence again. It's look at me, I am trying. I don't believe anything that man says. He just chats shit for the sake of chatting shit. We need to keep this man. There's a massive rebuilding job to be done, and we need to get amongst it. You've said all the players who could be leaving this summer. We haven't got time to be wasting over a decision that should be as easy as, should I put black socks on or white socks on a morning? It should be like that, gone, done. Yes, pick these socks up and let's get on with it. Sign the man up, give him what he wants, give him the tools to do his job. He's not being greedy. He wants to improve Newcastle United. Give him the keys to do the job. It's just as simple as that. No brainer.
It is. It's definitely. Like and subscribe to Newcastle Fans TV. Thank you for all your support this season, and we'll see you next season.